他是 Todd。他是 YouTube 演算法的开发负责人，他在2025年最新的一次采访里面解释到了最新的 YouTube 演算法是怎么样的，有非常多实用的信息，并且他分享了很多实用的技巧来帮助创作者去获得更多流量。这期影片非常重要，我希望你一定要认真的看完。Hello， 我是 Grayson， 这频道主要放关于 YouTube 频道运营、流量变现以及网络创业内容。我每周分享3部影片，需要记得订阅我频道。如果是新手创作者，你可以透过影片下方链接去免费领取YouTube 新手成功宝典，它会从不同方面去告诉你如何去正确经营频道。大家都爱说 YouTube 演算法，其实它的核心就是你的影片如何被平台上面的观众观看到。那么现在这个最新的算法推荐机制是怎么样的呢？
So the first thing that creators should understand is that the recommendation systems are really centered around each individual viewer. When you open the homepage, YouTube is going to say, hey, Renee's here. We need to give Renee the best content that is going to make Renee happy today. It's very much centered around each individual person and ranking the videos for them, as opposed to looking at each individual video and trying to figure out who might like it. But the way the system's working is actually, it's not just using that average view duration or that average click-through rate. It's using the performance data as input, but ultimately trying to understand and predict for each viewer.
YouTube 这平台相较于其他的社群平台有一个很大的特点，就是 YouTube 影片它的生存周期是非常长的，你所有的影片内容都不会被永久淘汰，除非是你主动去下架你的影片内容，否则的话观众还是有机会去观看到你影片的。而其他平台他们都喜欢新的内容的，当然内容在过了几天之后，平台就会慢慢不推荐了。这也是我推荐大家来到 YouTube 平台上面创建内容的原因之一。
So maybe like right now there's a video that reaches a certain audience, but then like in 6 months there's something else that's related that pops up that makes this video relevant again. Fortunately, our system is enabled to be able to recommend that again if it's relevant and maybe to a different audience than enjoyed it the first time.
你有想过时间还有使用的设备会影响到算法推荐吗？这名 YouTube 算法的主管在这次采访里面也透露了这方面的讯息。
The recommendation system uses time of day and device as some of the signals that we learn from to understand if there's different content that is appealing in those different contexts. And so as a viewer, you can see different results at the same time on your television versus on your mobile phone, as well as different results in the morning versus the day. We try to identify if you tend to have a preference for like watching news in the morning and comedy at night. We'll try to lean into that. We'll try to learn from other viewers like you if they have that pattern so that we could see if that works well for you. And all of it comes together to really just give the right content to the right viewer at the right time.
YouTube 演算法真的是越来越智能了，它会收集这名观众的所有信息，来判断这名观众现在这个时刻在YouTube上面会感兴趣的内容。我们作为创作者都是想方设法去优化我们的影片的。我也告诉大家，分析影片还有频道数据非常重要。也有很多创作者都会想要知道是否有一个 YouTube 设定的标准，比如说影片达到了多少点击率，获得多少的观看时长， YouTube 就会开始大力推荐，去让这部影片获得更多流量。那这名 YouTube 算法的主管呢，也给出了答案。
One thing to understand is that there's no single answer to that question, as much as creators would love to have one. The reality is that we've enabled the system to learn that different factors can have different importance in different contexts. Watch time may be more important in television versus mobile, or it may be more important in certain types of content like podcasts as opposed to music. Like, does it really matter whether a music video is 4 minutes and 30 seconds versus 4 minutes in terms of a viewer satisfaction? Maybe watch time isn't really as important as something like a like.Yeah. In that context.
YouTube 在近年来推出了一个评判影片表现的全新数据，那就是观众对于影片的满意度。那它不是一个单独的数据分析，而是说观众对于整体影片它的反馈。这名主管他要提到，并不是所有观众观看影片的时长它的价值都是一样的。对于某些影片，观众是喜欢高效简短的快速看完的，而对于一些影片呢，观众是喜欢观看到更多精彩内容的。所以 YouTube 透过去调查观众对影片的满意度，来进一步的去分析观众会感兴趣什么样的内容。
we introduced this concept of satisfaction quite a few years ago, where we're trying to understand not just about the viewer's behavior and what they do, but how do they feel about the time they're spending? What would they say about their experience watching a video? We ask them directly with surveys built into the product. We collect millions of responses and feed that directly into the recommendation system so that we can recognize when creators are delivering kind of more value per minute or more total value than maybe the time spent would indicate otherwise. And so we look at things like likes, dislikes, these survey responses. People can tell us they're not interested in certain recommendations. We have a variety of different signals to get at this satisfaction. And we've seen that when we add those signals into the ranking, that it actually leads to people coming back to YouTube more in the long run. And that's really what our goal is. It's not just to suck a lot of time from you today. That's not the point. The point is like, we want to build a relationship with our audience, just as creators want to do with their fans, so that, we can have viewers keep coming back because we're delivering a lot of value to them in the long run.
YouTube 在扩展全球化内容，因为 YouTube 它现在是一个英文内容为主导的一个平台，但是 YouTube 还是希望这个平台上面内容能够被来自全世界观众去观看还有理解。在去年的时候 YouTube 推出了一个全新的功能，那就是允许创造者为影片去添加不同语言的音轨，这样观众就能够选择他们母语的语言去观看不同语言的内容了。这个功能正在慢慢开放给更多创造者去使用。这主管他透露了这功能它的发展情况以及运行原理。
When we first started enabling creators to upload different audio tracks, we needed to add some new capabilities to our system in the recommendation side to make them aware that this video actually is available in multiple languages. So that was one thing that we did to start enabling those to reach different audiences. And then the next thing that we did for multi-track audio was to set up a feedback loop so that we could learn different signals for each track independently rather than just understanding the video across languages. We want to know, this is working especially well in this particular language, but not so well in this other language. And so we set up those feedback loops to learn from that performance.
我相信大家一定非常的兴奋，想要去使用这个功能。那这名主管他也分享了一些创作者在使用这个功能上面的一些使用的建议，让你能够去更好的使用这个功能，去触及到更多的观众。
First, make sure that your titles and descriptions, that you're also uploading translated titles and descriptions so that when we recommend or return and search these videos in different languages, users can see those and know what they would be clicking on. The second thing is to recognize that there's benefits from having more of your catalog available in a particular language. So when a viewer does discover your channel, they can watch more than just like one video. The more catalog that they have to choose from, the more likely it is that they'll find another video that they'll enjoy watching, which is a great signal back to us that you provided great value.
如果你有在经营频道，你可能本身以为随着你发布的影片越来越多，你的订阅数逐渐的上涨，你频道流量就会跟着增加。但是呢，其实这是不一定的。你频道流量它是不稳定的，是会有上升还有下降的，这真的令人非常沮丧。比如说我的频道在去年8月份之前都是有一个很稳定的高流量的，但是在8月份之后呢，频道流量就开始慢慢下降了。这到底是为什么呢？
Yeah, I mean, the first thing is that it's natural. And just because your views on your channel are going down in a particular period doesn't mean that like your channel is going to die and go to zero. We see many waves of interest in channels where, audiences might, kind of binge for a while on a particular channel and then move on to other channels for a while. And many channels that go down quite a bit will then come back up quite a bit. So it's normal. I would encourage you not to worry about it too much and just focus on what can you do to, continue to evolve, respond to the feedback you're getting from your audience and from the analytics. Sometimes you may need to move on from a particular format or topic that has worked well for you in the past because the the audience has been saturated on
Yeah.
that particular area.
大家需要注意一点，不是所有的话题它在一整年的热度都是一样的，很多话题都是有季节性的。比如说在一年开始的时候，很多设定新年目标、设定新年计划的影片就非常流行，很多创造者都会发布这话题的影片，因为大家在新年开始的时候动力都是非常足的，想要在这一年去取得更多成就。如果说你等待过了半年之久，去发布这样制定目标的影片，那么观众兴趣就不会那么大了。
Yes, we do see seasonality can play a role. Encourage you to look beyond 90 days or more to kind of see the full context. Oftentimes, we saw some creators that saw a nice boost in demand around the election in the U.S. earlier this year, and then people moved on to watch other things after the election happened. And so think about some of those external dynamics. I encourage folks to use Google Trends to look at, you can see trends in how often people are searching on YouTube for particular topics. And while that doesn't always tell the whole story, it can give you one interesting signal about just like how much demand there is in a particular area.
还有一点可能大家忽略了，就是 YouTube 上面这个话题的内容和本身观众的需求差异有多大。当我们发布了一个热门的话题，并且在这个时候呢 YouTube 上面创造者还很少发布这话题的内容，那么如果我们制作出来了，这部影片就会获得非常多的关注。但如果说有越来越多创造者都制作了这个话题相关的内容，那么每部影片它得到的关注度就会变少了。
The other thing to keep in mind is the other side of the ecosystem is supply and demand. On the supply side, we do see dynamics that happen where a particular trend might or topic that has increased interest in the early parts of the trend. There may be only a few channels or a few videos about something, and so there might be high demand and low supply, so a lot of views per video. And then later there might be a lot more creators that are producing content in that area. You might see more supply than demand, and so those things are going to interact and will ultimately influence how much views there will be per video.
这名主管还分享了一个非常实用的技巧，就是用订阅页面的流量来分析观众的兴趣，这是不受 YouTube 演算法的影响的。只要观众订阅你频道，那么你的新影片就会出现在他们的订阅页面里面。如果说有很少观众在订阅页面里面去点击你影片，那么就证明这个话题对你的观众来说，他们是不太感兴趣的。
The way that works, the subscription tab is just a chronological feed of that viewer's channels that they've subscribed to. So it's a pretty consistent, audience that's going into that tab to catch up on their subscriptions that doesn't have any sort of like dynamics of the recommendation system in it. And so why I encourage creators to look at that is because it's kind of a controlled little area. And then you can look at like, well, what is the click-through rate and what is the average view duration of subscribers who are looking for those videos in their feed? And it can give you a little bit more of a benchmark to kind of on the content in an apples to apples.
Yeah. Is it me or is it the algorithm?
I would just look at it, compare your videos. It can help you understand, oh, well, people aren't clicking on this in the subscriptions feed as much as they did my last video. What can I learn from that? Maybe it's the thumbnail or the intro.
现在你知道了最新的 YouTube 演算法它是怎么样的了。如果想知道 YouTube 在2025年有哪些功能上的更新，你可以看这期影片，会对你经营频道有非常大帮助。如果你觉得这期影片对你有帮助，想让这部影片点赞，了解了对我频道，了解更多关于 YouTube 内容，追踪 IG 能够和更多互动。那我们下期影片见，拜拜。